Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Horizon Comics podcast. Your boy Richard.
Your boy Javi.
Yeah, welcome to the week. I'm not even gonna try to do the numbers again. It's for Monday coming up, FOC.
Yeah, wait.
Well, you know what? I should know. You know why? Monday, FOC for April 6th. April 6th is my birthday. So,
dude,
yeah.
I didn't even know that.
43 years old. April 6th is my birthday, so I should know that. So, this is the FOC. I'm an old fart.
No, I thought you were older.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm kidding, dog.
Yeah, man. There's a lot to unpack this week.
There is a lot to unpack this week. There's personal shit, and there was great media that came out this week.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm fucking burnt out, tired, excited, motivated, nervous as fuck.
But what people really want to know was what you posted on Instagram.
Yeah, you know what? Because of that post, it was strategic. It's gotten a lot of buzz. But everyone was calling me, messaging me yesterday. The gist of the story is, all right, we've had this shop for 6 years. We started right when COVID started, right? We were painting the walls. Brian was painting the walls. As soon as it started, COVID, it was a thing, but it wasn't what it was. Mm-hmm. We were painting the walls. The world fucking shut down. Bam, we're stuck here. You know, struggling like, what the fuck am I going to do? Diamond shut down for 2 months. I just invested all my money into this shit, you know? So I'm like, dude, what am I going to do? And at the time, I had my career, union electrician. I was in charge of this like $4 or $5 million project in Redondo at the Whittier College, community college. So I was in charge of that. I was the guy, delegated everything. I control all of it.
Right.
It was great. But start time was at 5. I would, get up at 2:30, go there, get there. And then the shop was fucking, everything was going down. So then I would come here, work late hours. I did that for a couple of weeks or months, I don't remember. And then in August of 2020, one day I was driving home. I fell asleep. Fucking almost killed myself. I should have died, been paralyzed. I didn't. Then, it took 2 months for them to detect my thing. Point of the matter is, I've been dealing with health issues forever. Right? But we kept going with the shop, kept going, trying different things, trying to invent all kinds of new stuff. Offering the best customer service that we can. We won all these awards, AB's Best, My community knows who we are, what we do, and I love them, But at the same time, there's a lot of bad apples. And I touched on it last week. The main reason shops close is because people don't pay. So a couple of months ago, I sat here with 2 buddies of mine, and I told them, dude, I'm done. I'm not doing new books anymore. I just can't do it. It's killing me. It's almost cost me my marriage. Raquel wanted to close the shop 3 years ago. If I was smart, I should have done it. But my pride and my ego was like, no, I got this dream. I got to keep going. At the same time, my health fucking completely obliterated, getting worse. Well, the last couple of months, we have the grandkids permanently. Raquel's going to school. So it's been tough. So I've been at the register for the last 2-3 months, whatever. So that showed me a lot through customers. I got to see the customers that really support us, that love us, that are responsible. And then I got to see all the bad apples that don't pick up on time, that stiff us. And it was like the one fucking main thing, this girl and guy that had screwed us over before. And then we gave them a chance, came back, and worked with them for a while. Next thing you know, we get stiff for $2,000. $2,000's a lot of fucking money, dude. $100 is a lot of money. $20, you never know.
And how do people get to that point? It's because they fucking keep pulling from the pull list.
They keep over-ordering, getting excited, and then when it becomes too much, they don't fucking do the responsible thing.
They ghost you.
They ghost me, and I pay for everything up front. Imagine paying $3,000 a week, in invoices or more, depending on it, out of your own pocket. I'm not balling. I don't have that fucking money.
So to dumb it down, when people order, you have to pay for those books until they come into the shop and
Correct.
Pay for it themselves.
Yeah, for whatever reason, comic shops have operated on this system forever that, in my opinion, is flawed. That, I order stuff, I pay for it, and you're going to come pick it up. And a lot of customers are, they're completely responsible when they come. Mm-hmm. But too many people are bad apples. So I said, when I sat here saying I'm shifting, I'm not doing new books, they were like, dude, like this and that, So rethinking it in a Comics Pro, I was like, all right, what can I do to make sure I still continue to live this dream? And I said it, and I'll say it when I go live, I love this too much to let it die. But, I can't, at the same time, I love it so much, but I can't let this thing kill me, Mm-hmm. So my health has gotten worse and worse. Bunch of stuff, and I'm working on something that I'll announce later. But the only option I decided by me reading and learning, it's like, let me shift it to a prepaid model, 100%, where everyone prepays for what they order.
Right.
And on top of that, I'm like, I'm also, dude, I'm burned out. I'm exhausted that some people don't take us seriously for whatever reason. I'm like, I'm killing myself. I'm like, what can I do? So I'm taking some of the modern age ideas, everything subscription based. So the plan is, we'll have different tiers. The main one will be maybe $10. And that allows you to pre-order whatever you want, but you have to prepay. And then to come into shop, you can still come into shop, but it's going to be based on appointments. Appointments that I say are available, and then you get to pick and choose which one you want. Or maybe you pick a certain slot every day for whatever, a month. I'm working out the details, but the plan is that. But what that's going to do, it's really about me being able to be here for my customers that support me and weeding out the bad apples. But I'm going to make sure that whatever tier you choose, you're going to get that money back one way or another, whether by information, whether by extra variants, whether by some incentive. Maybe the $10 tier will get 10% off their pull. Maybe the $25 tier will get 15, whatever. I'm working out details, but the point is that anything you guys do, for me, it's not about the money. It's about ensuring customers that support us, that they believe enough to buy the membership. But I'm going to do everything in my power to give that value back and then some more, Mm-hmm. And I got a nugget I'm going to say today, you know what I mean? But that's kind of the goal. But we are doing a Q&A Saturday, April 4th, answering questions tomorrow.
But this is going up
This is going up tomorrow. No, I'm trying to post it tomorrow if I can. Because this is really critical to get that information because a lot of people are panicking. But I'm like, if you've been a loyal customer, if you never done us wrong or anything like that, you're pretty much guaranteed a slot if you're okay with the new terms of service. But I'm also going to be picky on who gets to shop with us because, again, my time, my family, all this is more valuable than that. And all my loyal customers, you guys are good. Other people, it might be, they might not get in on this wave. I might do it in waves. Once I know it's working, we could scale, do a different wave, and there'll be different tiers. Like the first 100 members get this role on Discord. You get a private room with extra perks. And you're founding members, and you'll get a number. Right now, it's me. Raquel's 1. I made her 1, and I'm 2. You know what I mean? And then, but founding members, you'll get a number, you'll get a label, and then we'll see, man. I'm planning a lot of stuff. Thinking long term. Again, my health is the most important part. But I have something cooking that I'm gonna need your help. But this could backfire. People could get mad at me and not want to help out. But I'd rather have all the cards on the table. You guys know the full picture because it was always the end game. Transitioning, it's either this or close the shop and don't do new books anymore.
Yeah.
So this is my solution. But I want to put all the cards on the table because I'm going to need your help come May 1st. I'm launching a whole campaign trying to raise money for my health. I'm trying to raise money for my stem cell treatment, which is expensive. So I'm going to be selling everything in my personal collection, everything I own in the shop. It's a whole month strategy to raise money. And there'll be a GoFundMe, but the goal is to raise money from the stuff I sell and hopefully go get that treatment, document everything, and then come back stronger, rebuild, because I have long-term plans for this. I'm not going anywhere. Even if I got healthy, I don't think I could ever go back to being an electrician. Even though I made good money, I love this too much that I want to keep going. But my health is really a hindrance. But fuck, man, like I feel like I've accomplished a lot dealing with what I'm dealing, and you guys will know more when I speak about it. But fuck, man, it's like, how it feels? My son showed me the episode of Invincible right now that just came out.
Oh, wait, spoilers? This is still a nerdy podcast. Oh.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Invincible, I haven't seen everything.
Episode 4? 5?
5, the last episode. Yeah, you haven't seen it, dude. My son showed it to me. And holy fuck, if that's not like how I feel right now. Like if you guys didn't see it, it's pretty much fucking him fighting, I don't know if it's Conquest, right? And fucking, you could tell it's a battle to the death. And Conquest fucking pierces his fucking stomach. And start pulling his guts, and at the same time, fucking Invincible is fucking choking him, and you see, like, dude, you gotta pop his head off. And even though his guts and everything's coming out, motherfucker is fighting to the end, dude. And when I saw that, I'm like, dude, that's exactly how I feel. Like, trying to make it to this finish line, fucking everything falling apart, and I'm just trying to hang in there, like, God damn it, I know I could do it, So, yeah, dude, that's how I feel, But that's kind of the gist of it. I'll do the Q&A tomorrow. Like, no one needs to panic. I'm going to explain everything. It's still a work in progress, but this needed to happen before my campaign, so nothing derails my campaign, and no one's like, oh, he's cashing out. Because, no, the priority is my health, get healthy enough to continue doing the stuff I love, So, yeah, man, but a lot of stuff's been happening. It's crazy this week. The phone's been blowing up, the messages.
I know people are going to be upset, because let's playing devil's avocado. you know, I'm on board. And I bet you, I'm willing to bet all your loyal customers are on board.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like a VIP exclusive thing.
Yeah.
Right? Comic book fandom is an open door for everybody. It's like it's a great community where everybody's pretty much welcome, right? There's a comic book run for everybody.
Yeah.
That being said, that's like you closing the doors to that community. You know, it's like that people are not going to feel welcomed.
No, and I get that. You know, part of me feels bad and stuff about certain things like that. You know, 'cause some people, I know I'm going to ruffle feathers. Some people are going to be mad. They're going to think it's crazy because it is a crazy idea. But I've worked it out in my head. I've done numbers. I know my customers. I've been letting them know what's happening. So I truly believe I have the full support of my community because I'm not doing this to gatekeep, to fucking do anything, get rich or anything. It's a purely survival fucking thing that I have to do because, dude, I've taken out loan after loan. When the shutdown happened, I didn't qualify for the government thing, so I took out loans to survive. And it's been loan after loan. Dude, I don't think I've had one profitable year in this shop. You know, like, it's been rough, but it's allowed me to not lose my house, to keep this.
Right.
You know, so I got to be grateful for that. But holy fuck if it hasn't taken everything. It almost took my marriage, my health. It literally took my health, you know, this struggle. And this is really a survival mode. And in essence, what I'm creating is Club 33 from Disneyland.
Yeah.
A private community for the real collectors that respect us, that understand what we offer. And again, if you don't think we have something to offer,
It's not for you.
it's not for you. You don't have to join. But if you believe in what we're doing with this platform, the shop, I wouldn't have won all those AV's Best Awards if we weren't offering good service, you know?
Best, yeah.
You know, we try to do our best. Like anyone knows, any other shop, the experience is a million times different when you come here. And I'm proud of that. And I could honestly say no one can say one bad thing about Horizon Comics because we've been honest with everyone we buy collections from, with anyone that we deal with. You know, maybe here there might have been some misunderstandings, but the point is, like, I know in my heart everything's been genuine. I haven't done anyone wrong because I truly believe in karma. So, you know, no one can say anything bad about me. So this is a crazy idea, but I believe that my community is going to support us. And you know what? I don't need 1 million customers. You know, I'd be happy 25, 50, 100, dude. For one, the membership is guaranteed money, right? And I'm going to do everything in my power to give you guys that value back.
Yeah.
On top of that, information. On top of that, what we're building. My plans are, if you're a member, if we have a signing event, because we've had them in the past, Dan Quintana, who's the biggest name in the world right now, that we believed in from day one. Tony Fleece, which is another great guy that, dude, I couldn't say enough good things about him. You know, Ram V, another great dude. I've made connections with people because I'm genuine. So I truly believe we're going to continue doing stuff like that. So the goal is, if you're a member and we have a signing, you get priority entrance. You get priority this. I'm not going to close it to the public because I'm not that guy. I'm not going to have something and not have the average people come. And I'm not being average like as an insult. I'm saying like other customers, you know.
Right.
But you will get priority. We might do something if we do exclusive game nights, movie nights. We have the
I was
projector.
about to say that.
You know what I mean? We could do so much for the members.
It's a club.
It's a club for real customers that really support each other. I've seen a lot of my customers click up with each other and become friends, you know?
Yeah.
I've made so many friends from here. I met you from here, you know, and
Yeah.
now I feel like we're fucking good fucking friends, you know?
Yeah.
That I don't think I'd be doing this if it wasn't for you. So what I've been able to get from this community, I'm trying to do as much as I can to survive, to keep doing what I need to do for you guys. And it really is about you guys. Because, and it might sound harsh, but if I was really smart, I would close the shop to new books, sell online, because then my overhead is minimum, you know? And that's where everyone's going. But
Everybody's doing
because
online.
I don't want that, I want to support my community, and I still want to do online. This is what I came up with. And again, it's not for everybody. But if you respect us, if you think you're getting something out of it, we'll explain it. And then you let us know. You make no hard decisions, you know?
No, of course.
But, yeah, dude, it's been such a crazy
But then
trip.
again, customers who pick up their pulls on time, who have no problem paying in store, have nothing to worry about.
They have nothing to worry about. Like I said, you're guaranteed in. If you've had no issues, or if we had issues, if we work through them, you're good. You know, because I know who you are. If there's guys that, you know, have given us problems that didn't pay, because I have notes on all my shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I document it all. So those people, I'm not saying you'll never get in. It might be a wait list, but I'm going to focus on this stuff, the community, the people that showed me love, build it. If it works, scale it, second wave, third wave. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to dissuade anyone from collecting comics. The website's still going to be live. You can still shop about for anything. And the goal is I'm going to put all my back issues, everything, revamp the website. So everything I'm selling in here would sell in there. So even if you're not a member, you can still go shop at our site. You know what I mean? So I'm not really depriving anyone from anything.
Yeah.
The info's out there, you know? So there'll be different tiers, different thing we work out. Again, this is about the community. It's just my solution. And to be honest, and I could be wrong, but in my honest opinion, in my research, some shops have done prepay here and there. But no one has done, in my opinion, full prepay and the membership thing, bringing a modern age model to a comic shop. So that, to me, I think I was the first one that did it.
First of the kind, bro.
You know, and I said it. I made it on the manifesto. I could have trademarked it. I open sourced it because maybe this model won't work for people in LA. You'd be stupid to close the doors. But maybe for a smaller community out in the outskirts, maybe you have to do something like this because they have so many options and whatnot online that nobody wants to take the risk to pull books. They want you to take the risk. And like I said, I understand that 100%, but it doesn't work for me.
People,
you know what I mean?
see people posting on TikTok, buying from Midtown Comics, and his bio says Ohio. You get me? Like, people are buying online. Yeah, this is just a pivot.
Yeah, so they have no problem paying for their stuff. So I'm not doing anything that you're not already doing already. I'm just revamping the comic book model to something newer and different. And again, if people don't understand it, it's because they don't see it. In my head, it makes sense. And I'm going to give it my all, and hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, it is what it is. I'll move on.
Plus, all you motherfuckers have subscriptions that you guys don't even know that you guys are paying for.
You know what? And I talked to a gentleman today that I really respect that does a lot of stuff in business. He's like, I don't know why people, they're okay paying subscriptions with anyone else, not ever going. It's going to waste. But when a small pop-up shop does something similar, you're completely against it. And it should be the fucking opposite. You know? So no, like, I'm trying to change the game here for me.
Trying? You're doing,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Change the game. In my opinion, what I'm doing, revolutionary. You know, and like I said, you know, maybe it helps someone else out. But in my eyes, this is my solution, so that's what I'm doing. I'll explain more, dude. I could keep going on and on, but the gist is that's kind of the plan. You know, but I got a lot of stuff cooking, and then with the Culture Cartel, I'm going full swing into this because, and dude, so much I believe in this shit that I spent money that I probably didn't have to trademark my names because I'm thinking long-term longevity. Like I have ideas for merchandise, shirts, hoodies, limited drops that I'm going to be doing. And all that shit is coming. You know, if you guys like what we're doing, if you believe in us, support us. Because I think, in my opinion, we keep going this strong. I love this. I'm not going anywhere with comics. You know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you make a gang sign for Culture Cartel? Create something?
Yeah, I thought about it.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
I thought about it.
Some guy walking down the street like, where are you from? I'm like, Culture Cartel, dog.
Culture Cartel. Yeah, we're taking back the word. You know, all it is a collective of the culture of what we love. Yeah, I thought about it. I have something else cooking that I'm like, oh, dude, that's great. That revolves around something. I don't even want to talk about that yet because I haven't secured that. But I'm thinking, you know what? I've been reading a lot of books. I've been bringing a lot of mentality of like, you know, silicone startups, in and out, whatever, anything, what their trajectory was to get where they are. I've been studying a lot of that. My experience with the comics, with the hobby. My experience of 25, 30 years that I have in this culture that's made me. So I'm going full swing on this stuff that I love because I think no one else out there is doing it. So fuck it, why not me? You know, and I got some really good nuggets. I said this show is around comics, graffiti, hip-hop, rock and roll, hacking, anything that's pop culture that we love. And I will be, should we do it now?
Do it now.
So, let's see. Well, that's exclusive. Exclusive is already.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing this one.
Yeah.
No, wait.
All right, so have you guys watched their show last week? And I gotta give a big shout out to the homie Carlos and the homie Sal. Those guys are the two biggest supporters of the podcast. They're always asking me, when's it coming? What are you doing? You inspired me about this. So big shout out to you guys, dude. It means the world, man, that you guys are rocking what we're doing. It really does mean a lot. You know, this stuff, we don't know what we're doing. We're winging it, but we're having fun. You see the progression from episode 1 to now. Yeah. The graphics, everything, you know?
Of course.
Learning on the fly. And I'm still a newbie, but I've learned how to edit videos.
Those two guys, I will personally give them an incentive.
There you go. You heard it. Hobby's going to give you an incentive. So, real quick, if you guys watched the episode last week, I mentioned that because I'm a fan of this culture of hip-hop, as I was giving out a comic book that I didn't order, I think 2 people ordered this book. But as I was giving them their pull, I saw this book, and when I saw it, I instantly made a connection. And there's 2 connections. The second one I hadn't seen. But because I'm a hip-hop fan, I'm a big fan of Run the Jewels. And I'll put up the photo of what I'm talking about. They have a music video for this song, Very Fucking Christmas or whatever. I think that's the name. Anyhow, awesome video. two of the best rappers ever. I've been a fan of LP from the beginning, man, when he had Def Jux, Company Flow. This guy's a legend in the underground. And now Killer Mike's a legend. They're working together. Run the Jewels is taking over the world in hip-hop, in comic books. It's just great. So when I saw this, I instantly saw the connection to Run the Jewels because of that video. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then there's also another connection. If you guys have seen the movie Step Brothers, there's this classic image, right? You see Will Ferrell, and I forget the other guy's name. I'll put that photo too.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Will Ferrell on the cover, and that's the cover for the movie. So this is a direct homage to the Step Brothers movie. But then the Christmas sweaters and the faces are a complete homage to fucking the Run the Jewels song, Merry fucking Christmas. You know, and I hope I got the name right. I might be wrong, but something like that. But regardless, I am such a big fan of them. But I think nowadays it's hard to remember names and stuff because you don't listen to albums like back in the day, you know? Mm-hmm. But anyhow, when I saw this, I knew instantly that nobody is talking about it. That nobody has picked up. They might have picked up a little bit here and there, but it hasn't hit the secondary market. It hasn't hit all the hip-hop collectors yet, in my opinion. I could be wrong, and if I am, I am. But I've done searches on eBay. They're selling this book for $5 online. That's it. No reference to Run the Jewels, no reference to Step Brothers, nothing, right? But like I said last week, I wanted to secure my copies. I ordered a shitload because I knew what it's going to be. Again, it's not about the money. You know, this is a great collector book for a hip-hop fan, for a Step Brothers fan, for a culture fan. So when I saw that, I knew instantly this is going to be a collectible book. Again, cultural history hype. I know it. You know, so I'm letting you guys know right now, I truly believe this book is a book to collect because of the culture value, the Run the Jewels, the hip-hop. But it has potential in the secondary market to blow up because anything Run the Jewels blows up instantly online. Again, it's not about the money, but you could use the hobby to fund other stuff. Plus, if you're a hip-hop collector, you're going to want this in your collection. If you like the movie Step Brothers, you're going to want this in your collection. Again, another connection that I see that maybe is not here, because of Step Brothers, the movie, they had a song in there by Alchemist or Evidence, and then they created a hip-hop group called Step Brothers. That's one of the dopest hip-hop groups out there. So shout out to Alchemist, shout out to Evidence. Big fan of Dilated Peoples, everything Alchemist has done. But to me, maybe it's not here, but I see the reference between Step Brothers, the Run the Jewels, hip-hop angle. This book is a book to get. And right now, they're available on eBay for $4, $5. Nobody has talked about this. I'm just letting you know, if you want to, if you're a hip-hop fan, go pick it up. I'm not saying it's going to blow up. I'm not saying that. But it has the potential to blow up. So I think I'm the one first doing it out here, at least out there on social media and stuff. Pick it up, man. It is such a dope reference to also, Run the Jewels.
We are demanding answers from the artist Bruno Redondo.
Big shout out to Bruno Redondo. I want to know. I know this was intentional, Bruno. I know. Like, there's no way. You know, in my opinion, I know what you did, and I respect the hell out of it. That was such a genius move. We need to chat. I'm going to message you.
We're demanding answers. You have 24 hours to reply.
Yeah. You know, maybe somebody already asked you about that. Maybe you already know. But I haven't seen any chatter in the secondary market on any movement of anything. You know, and like I said, I study the culture. I study the comic books. I collect them as a diehard fan. And this is a book I want in my collection. But I'm letting you know what I think it's going to be. Pick it up. Bruno Redondo. Man, hats off to you, buddy. I'm going to message you because I want to know. I want to pick your brain and see where you come from. But if I'm right, I know why you did it. And I appreciate it.
How stupid are we going to feel if it's just Step Brothers? What if he just replies and be like, nah, it's just Step Brothers, bro. You're thinking too much of it.
But that happens, right? You know, in art, it's subjective, right? So that's what I took out of it.
So you're going to tell him you're fucking wrong, Bruno.
Yeah, like, I hope not, dude. I think I'm right. You know, in Step Brothers, I don't see the images on the side, right?
Yeah.
I truly believe it's a reference to Run the Jewels and Step Brothers. But I could be wrong, but correct me. You know, I'm going to message you. I want to know. But in my opinion, that's what it is.
24 fucking hours.
Right? Yeah, man. There's so much else.
There's so much shit to talk about.
I can't really talk about.
We have... Are we done with personal stuff?
What do you mean?
Like, are we done with the this and the club? Because there's so much that happened this last week with, like, main culture.
What do you mean, main
Invincible
culture?
came out.
Invincible came out. Daredevil, dude. I only seen episode 1, but it was great.
Bro,
it was
what the
great.
Fuck?
I haven't caught up. I haven't had the time. You know, because there's so many moving pieces of what I'm trying to accomplish.
Right.
And time is running out that, dude, I've been so swamped into this. But if you guys see, I'm making moves. I'm doing stuff. All for the better of the culture, of the customers, for my health. So I'm trying to make fucking big moves out of desperation, survival mode, for you guys, for myself. Yeah, there's so much to talk about, and if I get into it, it's going to be a whole episode about that. And I'm already going to do that episode when I do the other part.
Right.
But this kind of gives you a hint. We'll do the Q&A tomorrow. I'll answer most questions. I still don't have answers to everything.
Technically, Q&A today if this is going up tomorrow.
Yeah, Q&A today.
So look out for that.
But yeah, man, all I ask is tune in to the Q&A. Have an open mind, an open heart. Listen to what I have to say, because I really am. This wasn't an easy decision, man. Yeah. It was hard. But out of survival, out of respect for ourselves, we're doing this, and this is what we think is best. And we'll explain it all, you know. And you guys will get the picture of why we're doing what we're doing. It's not out of gatekeeping, not of anything else. I'm just really need to focus on myself, on my family, on people that care for us and show interest and that have been loyal. I have no time for anything else right now, you know? So that's the main thing. Yeah, but there's so much. Daredevil was great. I can't wait to see the other episodes.
Invincible was great.
Invincible. I haven't seen it. I only saw the ending. Bro. I've been meaning to see it. I know you don't know, but I told you how big of a fan I am of COYOTE. And, dude, I'm not even going to lie. I didn't even know who they were. And I'm big in hip-hop. For the past 6 years, I've been so stuck on this shop that I never really followed people on social media. I wasn't aware of what was going on. Now that I am, and big shout out to my cousin, he told me, have you been listening to the COYOTE guys? And I'm like, no. And as soon as I started hearing their stuff, dude, it clicked instantly, man. Those guys are from LA. They're brothers. They've had the struggles. They're doing their own revolutionary thing in the hip-hop game. They just dropped a new album yesterday called MACHETE and MICHELADAS, which is fucking phenomenal. And the first track on that album, Nothing Changes If Nothing Changes, holy fuck, if that did not inspire me even more. I was always headed to this prepaid thing. It wasn't going to happen quite yet, but I talked about it last week. But I heard this song this week, and it hit home so hard on all the lyrics, on everything. And seeing what they do, that they banked on themselves, they sold their house, or they mortgaged their house to pay for their dream. It motivated me so much that I was like, dude, it's time to start making my moves, because, you know, for one, no one's going to pay my bills. Right. You know, no one's going to pay my doctor bills. So I've been making moves, but they're a big inspiration. So if you like hip-hop, you want to check out a good group, COYOTE. They're repping the Mexican culture. They're repping the hip-hop culture, the graffiti culture, the comic book culture. Those guys, you could tell, they're comic book nerds. They're wrestling nerds. They're graffiti nerds, hip-hop nerds. Dude, like, nerds. Fucking great, man. Dude. So big shout out to COYOTE. And, dude, I got tickets. They have a record release party on 420. I'm going to go see them. And I got the meet and greet because I really want to, like, just meet them, get a signature.
You're trying to be a groupie, huh?
No, it's not some groupie or glazing thing, man. This is solely out of respect, because I think so much of what they're doing, I see in what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not a musician in that sense, but everything else, like the culture that they're representing is the culture I'm trying to represent here. So I saw that, and they've inspired me so much. Like, almost all their songs, none of their lyrics are wasted. They all have a meaning.
The song you showed me was really nice. Yeah.
Nothing Changes If Nothing Changes. Listen to that track. There's so many good tracks in there. It says, you know, friends become enemies, you know, if they don't level up, or once you level up. You know, stuff like that just hit home. If you can't see the vision, go get you some binoculars. All that stuff hit home so bad, inspired me so much that I was like, dude, when I announced the post, I put the music under Culture Cartel, and that one's private, so I was able to use the song because that's what it was. On Horizon, it's a business page. I can't really use it, but it was more like, it's a homage, man. Like, you know, first of all, people create art to inspire people, to make people happy. Well, their music has inspired me so much, dude, that it's crazy, that it's just like unlocked something else in my head. Motivation, inspirational, to see what they're doing, knowing that anyone, if you put in the work, you can fucking do it, you know? And I have all the fucking faith in me to accomplish all my goals, you know? And this whole thing I'm doing for my health. But they've been a big inspiration, so big shout out to them. But yeah, dude, it's so much stuff happened this week.
You know whose music really motivates me?
Who?
Drake.
Don't fucking say that. Don't. Man, why do you want to ruin my day?
Drake is the GOAT, dude. He really 0 to 100 real quick.
Could he rap? Does he have flows? Yes. And he's successful. He's got whatever, billions of streams, whatever. To me, it doesn't impress me. I don't, as a person, I don't like him. I don't like what he does. I don't care for them. You know, but that's me. But
quick.
you say everyone can like what they like.
Quick.
Yeah, remember, he's got some catchy songs and some cool stuff, and I bumped them before. I'm not gonna say I haven't. I do like them, but not to that level. Not Kendrick level, not Eminem level, not Coyote level, not NWA, Cypress Hill, Run the Jewels, whatever. All this stuff, I can't. You know.
I don't know. Kendrick's never said, "Call me on your cell phone, late night when you need my." Kendrick's never done that shit, dog.
Man,
I'm sorry.
What's the line he says? You make music to pacify him. I make music to electrify him.
No, he doesn't, bro. Kendrick is the most boring rapper ever, bro. Kendrick, he's a poet, bro. He doesn't electrify nobody besides a handful of songs.
Agree to disagree.
I don't. You didn't hear Kendrick in a club until he dropped "Not Like Us."
It doesn't matter. His goal was
he says to electrify him. Anytime if you want to fucking give me a lullaby, just put me fucking Good Kid, Mad City.
Great album.
Just put me to sleep. It's a good album.
To
put me to sleep.
Butterfly. You know, fucking damn. All his stuff has been genius. Again, agree to disagree. I don't even want to have this discussion now because it'll go forever. And I think you're clickbaiting anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter, you know?
Kendrick is so ass,
you know,
bro.
my goal, like I said, is to make him a man, make him a real hip-hop fan, educate him on what he doesn't know, because as much as I respect you, you have some really bad choices.
I want my music to be entertaining. I don't want to fucking be spoken to or give me a life lesson. Or I don't want to hear about his fucking trauma. I want to be like, baby, I like your style. Fucking, I need a one dance. You know what I mean?
I get it, and there's different people. I don't come to music like that, but you do, and that's great. And I'll respect your decision. But to me, I'd rather get something out of it, whether it's content I'm consuming, whether it's music, videos. I want something that gives me something.
If I wanted poetry, bro, I'd listen to fucking Jonah Hill and 22 Jump Street. Fucking slam poetry. You know what I mean? I listen to him instead of Kendrick. He's just boring. Taylor Swift is better than any of them.
What am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do with this fucking guy? My goal, we're going to educate him. We're going to educate him. We're going to make him a refined hip-hop fan.
Can we talk about comics for fuck's sake?
Yeah, let's do it, because this is going to go on forever. Holy shit.
We're half an hour in, and we're going into FOC. Let's go. But we're doing shit different this episode, seeing how you guys like it.
Yeah, because last week we noticed that usually we were, filtering it by publisher to make it easier, but what we noticed, a lot of shit was getting skipped.
A lot of shit was not in the list. So.
Yeah. So because of that, and I did that originally because of the time stamp, so they know where to go. Of course. But you know what? I think if you guys are here, you enjoy what we're talking shit and having fun. So we'll go through this list. You know what they told me is like they really enjoyed it live, and I'm like, I do want to do it live. I have to work out all the kinks, you know. Yeah. But I do want to do. I think the FOC should be live. A day to hang out, have a beer, whatever you want, have fun. It is coming. I get too much shit going on, dude. And I'm one person. My wife is doing everything else on the other side that I can't. And I love my wife for that. And I'm here, and it's so much shit. And I have a helpers and all that. But because my vision is so grandiose and crazy, it's like, it only makes sense in my head. So I'm putting it together, and I know that, what they were calling me is, what's up, Captain? We're Captain. We're the first mates. You know what I mean? And that means a lot. Like, they have all the faith, so they know what I'm building is not just for me. It's for my health. It's for them. It's a place for our community, the people that supported me to keep going, So, yeah, my head right now, it's a million fucking things. There's so much things going on. But it's all for good stuff, for survival, for you guys. But, yeah, man, we're going to do this different. We're going to start going through everything and see what's what, We'll try to make it shorter because we're already at 34 minutes.
Yeah, to be honest, I did glance at the FOC. There wasn't that many number ones. Marvel is fucking dropping bullshit. DC doesn't have anything really interesting.
Yeah.
So
okay. Let's see what's going on. There's a lot of shit we'll probably skip if it's already ongoing, yada yada yada. But if it's something that looks interesting, Arcadia's been great. Highly recommend it. I love it, but I won't spend too much time on it. Let's see. Be Not Afraid has been great. Blood and Thunder. I know you've loved it.
I love Blood and Thunder. You know what though? I just noticed. I don't have issues 5 and 6, and I've been reading it continuously, not knowing that I skipped 2 issues.
Really? And it still made sense?
No, I was lost. I was like, maybe I missed something, and then I just kept going. Yeah. True story. Anyway.
You gotta get the other ones, bro.
Read that shit.
Let's see. Oh, we have a Berserker, Light Draws Breath #1. Again, I love the Berserker series. Keanu Reeves is one of the best guys in the world. Berserker, the first series, the first 12 issues were great. I thought all the continuous one-shots and stuff have been awesome. So I highly recommend, if you're a Berserker fan, if you're a Keanu Reeves fan, pick it up.
Are you excited for Toy Story 5? I saw a Toy Story 5 book, that's why. Did you see that trailer? Do you fuck with Toy Story?
Hell yeah, I love Toy Story.
Really?
Dude. Hell yeah.
Did you like the last one?
You know, I don't even know if I saw it, to be honest.
You should watch it. It's not that bad. I remember it being a lot worse than what it is.
Yeah.
And I've rewatched it because I watched it with my daughter, even though she doesn't know what the hell is going on. I was like, damn, I don't remember this movie being that good. Anyway, Toy Story 5 looks fun.
Yeah, no, 1, 2, and 3 were great. I loved it, man. It's just the message. You know what other movies from Disney that really resonated with me? Up. Up is great. Up is beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes. And then you
Man, I already know your ass. God damn it. All right, let's see what else we got here. God damn it. This week has been rough, and it's been...
Shirts? They're starting to sell shirts?
All kinds of shit in here.
Have you been keeping up with Cyclops?
No, I'm not reading much right now, unfortunately, because everything I have going on. But Cyclops have been good. I've been seeing a lot of people pull it. Daredevil, Initiative 2, their own kids this week.
This week,
yeah. I haven't had a chance to read it.
I got 3 blind bags, and I don't know if any of them were rare. I got like 2 foils, though. I don't know if they're all foils.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get any of the blind bags for myself. Dude, but speaking of hip-hop, you don't know who Cypress Hill is. Dude, this guy doesn't fucking know who Cypress Hill is. Like, holy fucking shit.
Bro, I'm not
I'm not even trying to put you down, but the fact that you don't know who they are... blows my fucking mind,
50, dude.
You don't have to be, dude. Like, these guys are legends. I mean, when I talk about legends in the hip-hop game, they're as big as Wu-Tang, NWA.
Name one song.
Insane in a Membrane.
Dude.
Hand on the Pump.
The people only know Insane in a Membrane because of Pitch Perfect.
No. Dude, that shit, what they did was so revolutionary. All their albums, Black Sunday, everything they've done.
Never heard of it. Nobody's ever heard of it.
My goal is to get this guy in Cypress Hill. Besides the point, Cypress Hill, they've been doing, they've been fucking with comic books for a while. This might be their 2nd or 3rd graphic novel, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's a reprint. But, dude, I fuck with it. Anything that comes out from C2 Comics, they do everything with hip-hop guys, with rock and roll guys. Cypress Hill is doing a bunch of graphic novels that I love. We just had one for Redman, but that one was through. But dude, like, it's dope to see this, the transitioning between comics and hip hop. I love it, dude. And dude, I already have my 10 episodes scripted for the hip hop angle of the show. Already, the history of when hip hop evolved with comic books. I planned it all out, so I can't wait to start filming that. It's just my health is really fucking with me, and it's slowing me down. So, but dude, it's coming, man. I have a lot of plans. Dude, this cover is dope. All the Marvel Rival covers are awesome.
Yeah, that's fucking...
Dude. Still, I'm telling you, June 1st, everything is changing. I can't wait, because one of the perks of being a member could be we host fucking Marvel Rival game nights, you know what I mean?
Dude,
D&D nights, you know? If you're a member, D&D nights. I've been dying to play Dungeons & Dragons.
I've never played.
Neither have I.
I only
want
seen
to.
that clip of John Bernthal and that girl from Daredevil.
Yeah.
And Wolf, some Deborah Ann Wolf, I think that's her name. Mm-hmm. They would play like D&D, like real quick. And I was
I love the famous Kevin Smith. All these guys play it, and it looks so much fun. I just never played it, and I'm itching to do it. So again, I have a lot of plans. Members will be doing like movie nights, fucking exclusive stuff, fucking Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, all the stuff that I haven't been able to do because I'm stressing out, paying the bills here, surviving. This is gonna give me the freedom for that. That's the exciting part, man. I can't wait. Like June 1st, hell or high water. It's happening. Things are changing for the better. You know, get on board or get left behind. Let's see. DCKO is on the 4th print.
For issue 1?
Dude, again, DCKO has been great. It was awesome.
It was awesome.
The ending was okay.
Yeah.
But it's still been great. But you got reprints for 2nd, number 3, number 2, number 4. Number 5, you get all the reprints.
We got over that pretty quick. Superman had the opportunity to delete anything bad. And he's like, I'm going to keep it how it is. Yeah. Bro, blows my mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude, that's why I've never been a fan of Superman.
Yeah, we got over that way too quick because nobody's even talking about it. But whatever.
I'm excited for the next level.
Yep.
Dead by Daylight. Again, if you're a video game enthusiast, you're going to want to pick these up. It's on issue 2. I've been picking them up. I think the artwork is great. And the video game angle, to me, is a no-brainer. So I pick them up. Let's see what else. Nothing else right here for my attention.
Disney.
See what I missed.
I think this was a new number 1. I didn't have time to read it though.
Elric, the Sleeping Sorcerers, number 1. So yeah, this is an ongoing title. It's a franchise. They've had several mini-series. Yeah, they've been a bunch. And Elric is old school. They've been around for a while. But they have mini arcs. So if you're a fan of that. Dude, Exploit number 1 was great. Highly recommend issue 2. Really good story. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Highly recommend it. My indie fanatics out there. And you know what's good? I keep hearing that I'm getting them more into indie books, and I'm happy because again, that's my expertise. What I love.
You know what? I've been seeing a lot more people recommending indie books on TikTok, which makes me happy because I'm like, good. People are getting away from that Marvel DC stuff, which obviously I still fucking pick up Marvel DC just because, you know.
Yeah,
But the real stories with some substance in it is where the indie books are.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Those stories have substance, like inspiration. There's so much good stuff in there that I love. You know, that's why. And I'm glad to hear that I'm helping out customers get into it. Again, Pharaoh's another great story by our good friend Tony Fleece. I really love it. Issue 21 was great. G.I. Joe homage. The crossover, but Stray Dogs at the end was awesome. You know, that's been cool to see. And again, you always get this cool movie horror variants.
Do you know
and
what
stuff.
poster that is? Without
No, I can't remember. What is it?
it came out last year. It's a movie called The Weapons, which I just saw. It wasn't even fucking scary.
Really?
Yeah, it's about a witch.
Man,
Anyway,
anyway.
sorry.
You're good, good.
Who's your favorite artist?
There you go. Final boss number 1. This doesn't seem right because that already came out. I know this is new. Final boss Master Vigilante. Okay, one shot.
Ooh.
Interesting. But yeah, this is cool. I'm getting a lot of buzz from my customers. You know, a little tie-in. So you might want to pick that up. Obviously, they're continuing with the hate team-ups. G.I. Joe keeps going.
Garfield.
Oh, Garfield's thing. Let's see.
Boring.
Yeah.
A lot of Godzilla stuff if you guys are interested.
so much
Godzilla versus, what was it? Chicago?
Yeah. Yeah, so much stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
How long is this going to be going for? Harley and Alvaria, whatever her name is, bro.
Who knows?
Been on here for a minute.
Hello Darkness, always a good pickup. Anthology. Okay, this looks cool. Hidden Springs number 1. I didn't get a chance to read it. How about you read it, bro? My voice is
I got you.
tired, bro.
Hidden Springs by Dark Horse Comics. It's wow on a retirement community field trip. Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm too far. While on a retirement community field trip, a group of aging ex-Hollywood stars encounter a baby kaiju on the run from military agents. Bonding quickly with the creature,
Cantankerous.
the cantankerous party of former whatever celebrities have to somehow get the kaiju to safety before it causes the end of the world. Celebrated with writer Rob Williams. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like an interesting premise.
4 issues, can't go wrong. Something short.
You can't go wrong.
So just the
out.
people at a camp protecting a kaiju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking that up. Honor and Courage, Eternal number 2.
Did
Issue
you
number
read
1
number
was
1?
great. Yes.
I haven't read it.
It was great. I loved it, man. It's, you know, pretty much the premise that back 600 years ago in Japan, there was this guy that was infected by what it's called a taiju, with some kind of like entity that is obsessed with war and horror. So, and then we jump to the future, and this guy has captured him for 600 years, you know, but all of a sudden chaos is erupting all around it. So we don't know, is it this guy, Mastermind, who's doing it? But yeah, I loved it. I thought issue 1 was great, man. I can't wait to read issue 2. I really enjoyed it. I hate Fairland again. Scotty Young, legend. What a great dude. Another kid from the 90s like me. Let's see. Invader Comics presents Devil and the Herd. Number 1.
Oh, you know what? You know I don't fuck with the devil and demons and stuff. I did read the premise of this one, and it sounded so sick. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, read it.
Okay. In the deserts of the American Southwest, a man with no face and red eyes follows a cattle drive seeking the soul of one of the cowboys. Judea is the only member of the team that seems to notice this faceless man following behind their drive. A man he comes to find is Satan himself. I don't fuck with demons. I don't fuck with the devil. I don't mess with none of that shit. This sounds interesting.
Yeah, but you know, they're all stories, right? It's just
No, because the devil's real fucking real. So, but still, this is a story.
Yeah, but reading a story, you're not like fucking preaching to the devil or giving him any clout or anything. You know what I mean? It's a story.
Yeah.
I think you got to get out of that thing. I kind of get it, but I don't, you know? Like, you could be missing out on some really great stories because you have that mentality. But I get you. Ted OK was great, man. Another great
I haven't
book.
read issue 2.
Haven't I either? I haven't.
No, issue 1 was fire, though.
Issue 1 was fire, dude. I can't. And again,
Very confusing, but it'll click eventually, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, dude. I love that book. I just been busy, but holy smokes.
By the way, how old is Jubilee before I comment something?
Don't even do it. Who
Okay,
knows?
never mind.
Justice League Intergalactic Special number 1.
Oh, yeah.
So, there we go. There's that. Let's see. Some cool covers. This Derek Chew cover is pretty sick.
I always love Derek Chew.
Yeah. What else? Let's see.
Weren't you talking about that book when the number 1 came out?
Which one?
Last Harlemite art? Or no?
No. You know what? No, it's not that. I think what you're thinking about is the Club Nephilim. It had similar text, maybe. Oh, I didn't tell you. I just bought a huge manga collection today. A complete run of Bleach, a complete run of Full Metal Alchemist.
What?
Maybe a full run of My Hero Academia, or a good chunk. Someone came in and sold me some manga. So I was like, fuck it, dude, full runs.
That's crazy.
So it's pretty cool. I'll post those tomorrow. We'll see. I think I don't want to break up the run. It's complete, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's got to be.
Yeah, so let's see.
My goat.
Tyler Kirkham?
No.
Oh, J. Scott Campbell? Oh, he's the main cover?
No, it's cover B, but still. Best believe I picked that up. I have no idea what Mask is, but I am under the impression that it's under the Energon universe.
Under Energon universe, yeah. They announced it at Comics Pro. I was there when they announced it.
Huh?
So, yeah, Mask is another property from the 80s, 90s that we grew up on. Same thing like G.I. Joe, Transformers. So what Robert Kirkman is doing out there is genius, dude. He's bringing all these under one world, buying the rights and all that. Brilliant. Robert Kirkman, again, one of the nicest guys. Has done so much for the comic community. My heart is out there. Pure respect for the man. Invincible is huge. Walking Dead is great. I mean, Outcast, you name it. This guy, Thief of Thieves, dude. What has he done? You know, the whole thing about Robert Downey Jr. being Doom was because Robert Kirkman made this issue, Marvel Team Up 41. I can't remember the name. But anyhow, in that story, it was like an alternate universe story where, you know, Tony Stark becomes Doom. So that was kind of the inspiration for that, you know?
But I don't like it.
Neither do I. I'm conflicted. I love Robert Downey Jr. I think he's going to do a great job. But I would have wanted somebody new.
Yeah,
Somebody
I don't
new.
like it. I mean, I'm pretty sure the story will make sense just because of what the MCU is, and it doesn't have disposal of all the characters. But man, wouldn't you want to see like an actual like Doctor Doom, like his own separate thing?
Oh, yeah, dude. You know what? I'm torn. I got a couple of favorite characters. But my 3 top favorite characters of all time is Doom, the Punisher, and Carnage. Like, I love those. Ghost Rider too. Like, I have those. But Doom and Punisher, dude, they're like this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Fantastic Four number 5 is my holy grail. It's too expensive. I might never own it unless I buy a collection. But I own the first appearance of Punisher, you know?
Yeah.
Sadly, I might have to let it go for my GoFundMe stuff, my fundraiser.
You can't.
But whatever's, you know?
I finally got a grill myself. Now that we're talking about, I got Amazing Spider-Man 607
Oh, really?
by the GOAT.
Oh, shit. How much you pay for it?
170. Dude, it's I had to get it a 9.6. Maybe I could break it up and get it higher if we press it.
Yeah, bring it in. I'll check it out.
But dude, if as soon as you go from 9.6 to 9.8, it's like a $200 jump, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I want to pay.
Yeah, dude. Those, you know, if you guys don't really mess around with CGC, any book, depending on the condition, is the value of the book. So, you know, because that's similar what I'm doing with the Showcase 4, the first appearance of Flash from my buddy. It's a 4.5. I know I could clean it and press it. And if we could get a 0.5 more, that's like $3,000 for.
Crazy.
If I get a half a grade, that could be $5,000 that I'm getting from him. He's my buddy. I'm hooking him up. But I don't know. I love that hobby. I love that you could do that. You know.
And I low-key want to crack it because if I ever meet J. Scott Campbell, that's a book he needs to sign.
Oh, for sure.
That's a book he has to sign.
Yeah.
So
Oh, definitely.
Like,
it's such an awesome, beautiful cover. Bring it in. We'll check it out. We'll see. See if we can get you a 9.8. Anyhow, let's see, man. Muppets. That's cool.
I don't fuck with the Muppets.
Murder Drones issue 2 came out this week. Again, a video game property. This has huge potential. Great story. I truly believe it's one to watch out for. The story seems like really good. I like it, and I think it has potential. Any video game stuff usually does good. On the secondary market, if you're into that. If you're not, no worries. You don't have to be. You know, but me being me, I'm going to tell you as much information as I can to help you guys out. Ordained, wasn't this on FOC last week?
So that's issue 0.
Ordained
I don't
0?
remember.
Third printing of 0.
I don't remember ordering or reading 0. So now I'm confused because it says the machine. So is Ordained number 0 like a prequel or a prelude for the machine that hasn't came out yet?
This is gonna be it. This is the prelude, similar to what they did.
Well, the machine number 1 is its own thing though.
Yeah. So this will be a prequel to that. It's weird they did it.
But that's the second, third printing, no? That's why I'm like confused. I'm like, fuck, I don't remember that.
Unless, you know what? Unless the one we ordered is the one, and then maybe they changed the name or whatever.
Maybe.
And the FOC last week was it.
Maybe. Ordained is such a great book. It's such a great story. I didn't know it was only 3 issues.
3 issues. You can't go wrong, dude.
Which is confusing because he's in the middle of some shit, and next issue it's gonna all end. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but I guess.
It doesn't have to make sense to you now. Just keep reading.
Dude, but the next issue has to be 100 pages. It has to.
Punisher number 2 getting a second printing. Again, that's been great. I've been loving the Punisher. Dude, there's so much stuff the Punisher is going on. Did you see that conversation? Because I guess he said he hates people who nap. And I fuck with that so hard. I was like, that's true. Just like, I hate people that tell me they're napping. It bugs me. And I said on the post, I was like, also people that wear sandals in public bug. Hell no, I hate Crocs, dude. My family knows I hate Crocs, and they purposely want to go and see for Christmas.
He's never worn Crocs.
Have you ever seen Idiocy, the movie?
No.
In there, pretty much just saying this is the future. So they named it the Crocs in there. The people being dumb, you know. I know they're comfortable, and I'm not saying anything bad about you if you wear them. I never said. I don't wear them because I don't like them. I don't knock anyone that wears them. What I'm saying is, like, don't wear sandals with socks outside.
Time out. Have you worn Crocs?
No.
Okay. My buddy, one of my best buddies, fucking hated Crocs. Hated them. Goes to Disneyland. Doesn't like his shoes. Guess what? What the option is there?
Crocs.
Buzz Lightyear Crocs. He hasn't taken them off now. Can't knock them till you try it.
No, I've heard they're great.
Can't knock it till you try it.
I get it, and yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but I am not gonna be wearing Crocs. And if I do, it's gonna be in my house only. In my house only. You know what I mean? I do.
If I spent $60 to buy you Crocs for your birthday in about 3 days, you're telling me you're not gonna wear the gift that I buy you?
No, I can't. I'm warning you right now. I'm not gonna wear it.
Why?
Because I already talked too much shit about it. I can't do it.
But in private, nobody has to know.
I mean, I tell my wife too. Like, maybe if I was at home, I would wear them when they're comfy. I would never wear. I never go with sandals outside. Unless I'm on the beach. I just don't, and I'll tell you why later. But I just don't, man. To me, it's not a thing. And I'll tell you why really. Because in my experience and my growing up and everything I've gone through in my life, I truly believe, and it might sound crazy, you should always be prepared for war, for an emergency. Right, if you're in sandals, if you're in Crocs in public, it's not gonna happen. But you should always be ready for fucking war, for something. So I wear my solid shoes, boots. So that's my theory behind it. That's why I do it. That's just because where I come from, where I had to go through to get to where I'm at, you know. So that's my thing. That's only my opinion. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything about you guys if you guys wear Crocs. I'm just saying what So I reposted that, and one of my buddies said, it made me laugh, Sal. He's like, I'm going to come in Crocs, and I'm going to take a nap on your sofa. And I was like, you know what? Because it's you, I would allow it. You know what I mean? But I love my community. That shit is hilarious, you know? Big shout out to Sal.
You try Crocs, dude.
See, it's the same thing. I hate wine. I fucking hate wine. And I've talked so much shit about it that I can't even do it now. Let's see. Showdown number 1 from Ignition. Again, everything from Ignition is great. I love it. Can't get enough of Ignition. This is another...
That's too much to read.
That's too much to read. And I wish I could. Right now, I just can't have too much going on. I'm not as prepared as I normally am. But, dude, even my voice has been giving out the last couple of days. And you can hear it like... I told you, I said, fuck you. I made a promise to myself because, dude, in the 6 years I've been here, I've stepped over in the shop and pulled all-nighters at least once a week, if not twice.
For 6 years straight.
For 6 years straight, and that's not an exaggeration. All my homies know. It is out of pure survival mode that when I'm during the day, I can't really get shit done. Mm-hmm. At night, because I used to work graveyard, I power through and get shit done, and that's the only reason I've been able to achieve this. Right. But that has also fucked me. So last 2-3 weeks ago, we talked. I said I will not be sleeping over anymore. My health is important. And I was great, but now that time is ticking and my deadline is coming up, I told my wife, like, I'm sorry, but I have no fucking choice. Because I told her, do not let me sleep over, even if I try to convince you. Because I'm great at convincing myself that I need to. But she knew what it was. And that's the day that I was doing research for the trademark. And I was calling lawyers, and they wanted to charge me $3,000 to do it. I was like, I don't have that fucking money, dude. And then I researched it, and the website was great. It really taught me how to do it. So I'm pretty sure I did it right. And I trademarked my stuff because that's how much I believe in it. But I had to sleep over. And I might have to sleep over today just because so much shit is moving right now that need to happen for me to make this thing happen. That I'm beyond exhausted and burned out, you know. And can't really talk. But good things are coming. I just have to keep powering through. But I really feel like that the ending for Invincible. That I'm like, dude, I just got to make it to June 1st. June 1st. And I get to start my new life with my treatment, and if everything goes right, you know, and you guys will all be a part of the story. The shop will change. I will get more freedom because I've been a slave to this shop, and I love it. But at the same time, there's moments I've hated it. But I'm grateful for everyone and everything that we have accomplished. But this is the pivot to continue to do this. So bear with me. It is gonna be a little rough. I'm not as prepared with this. My voice is giving out, dude. I'm like barely hanging in there, but I have my deadline. I have my goal. And as long as I execute it right, everything's going to change June 1st for the better. For my health, for you guys, for my family, my marriage. I'm excited, but dude, it's taking everything from me to get there. And I know, like, dude, I've been going on rants lately because I'm so, like, fed up and my emotions are running me. That my wife keeps telling me, like, dude, you have to dial it down. But I'm like, yes and no, man, because people need to know, but also I don't want to cross like I'm being nagging, all that. It's just, dude, I'm a human being. I'm a flawed human being like you guys, like everyone is, you know? And, dude, my emotions are running so high, my desperation for my health, that, yeah, man. But I'm making moves. I'm trying to make stuff, you know, strategic to do, you know, to move forward and be here. I don't think I missed anything so far, right?
Nah. Storm, if you guys are reading that.
Dude, Super Crooks is great from Mark Millar. I love this whole book. It's a Fortune miniseries. It's all about a heist. This is a reprint. But, dude, I love that series. It's great. Highly recommend it. Swamp Thing, I love it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They were relaunching it to retell the other part of the story that I didn't get to tell. Because I think they have some issues that were going on.
Oh,
but I'm excited to get Swamp Thing back. I'm a big fan. Turtles, again, always turtles.
Too much turtles.
I love turtles, but way too much. That looks cool. Manga. Again, we got to get more into manga.
A lot of manga.
Man, Tomb Raider, issue 4. Transformers 113th print. Dude, you know what? I don't even know. I think that might be a record. I'm going to have to reach out. I don't remember. And I'm pretty good with this stuff. But I don't remember a book going to 13th print. I could be wrong, but I don't remember one. Maybe even 12. I don't know. But I'll have to look into it. But that book is such a monster to be doing so many reprints. Absolute Batman 2. It blows my mind. Tyler Rake, we talked about it last time. It's in the universe of the Reacher universe. Extraction universe, yeah. So
that's the Crimson Hemsworth, right? Crimson Hemsworth movie.
Yes.
The whole movie's like a one shot. Or something. Yeah,
it's almost like James Bond, all kinds of stuff like that, action packed. So I'm excited. I don't even think it's come out yet. So that I don't appreciate that I do pre-orders for number 2, but I don't think it's come out yet. Ultimate Impact Reborn, and let's see. Oh, it's a Marvel thing. Ultimate Impact Reborn. You might want to pick that up. Oh, it looks like it's heavily Miles Morales. Valiant, Viking Moon, Deadpool. Wade Wilson, Deadpool's been great. Let's see what White Sky's been amazing. White Sky number 3. We called it before it blew up. Pick it up. Good story. You know, we called it, bro. We called it. White Sky, you know, such a good book, and then it blew up, and it was insane. What else? A bunch of X-Men stuff. It's Satana number 1. Okay, I gotta talk about this. I'm a big Satana fan. I would love to have Hawkman number 4, her first appearance. I'm pretty sure it's that issue. But Satana's just a badass. Jamal Campbell on writing, artist, cover. Dude, this is a must for me. I'm picking it up. Satana's just a badass bitch. She's dope, you know. She's cool. I like all her covers. Amazing. I love Satana. You know, another one of my grails. Probably my favorite female character.
Zatanna?
Yeah, you know, I'm a big Harley fan, the Jester Harley. I love Poison Ivy, who she is. But Zatanna, I think, beats them all. I love Zatanna. I love everything about her. Her look, her powers. It's almost like Constantine to me. Zatanna is my number 1 pick for the female characters from DC. I just love her.
Over Wonder Woman?
Yes. Wonder Woman's cool, but no. Zatanna for me. It's Zatanna, then Harley, then Poison Ivy. Or Poison Ivy, Harley. One or two, but Zatanna's there.
Zatanna's up there for me, too.
Wonder Woman is great, and I like what she does. You know, Huntress and all that.
Wonder Woman's got more balls than Superman. That's why I fuck with her more.
It is, but for me, I look at different stuff. For me, Zatanna is the stuff that kind of I enjoy, so I like Zatanna. But Wonder Woman is great, you know. But I'm not actively chasing Wonder Woman books for my collection. I have a lot of them, but
especially now, for fuck's sake, we don't have to talk about books, Wonder Woman books right now. Yeah.
But anyhow, all right. So that is it. Let's shift back. Matt, that was
short FOC. Not a lot of number 1s.
Well,
the one I hate to admit it, but the only real book that I'm looking forward to is that Devil one.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. There was some decent stuff in there.
It wasn't like last week's FOC where they were fucking number 1 back to back to back.
Last FOC was fire. And like I said, even with all this transition, man, like, I'm not saying you have to watch our podcast. You know, there's plenty out there. Go get your information. The goal is pre-order the cool stories. We're going to do our best to inform you of what's coming out. And you guys make your educated decision.
Exactly.
But prepaid all the way going forward. But this, I think, for me, it's better because I'm really incentivizing people to think about what they're ordering, maybe cut back on their ordering, not get every cover. For me, it's not about the money. I'd rather have you be safe in the long term. You know, and if I could educate you along the way, like I said, buy what you like. I have no one to tell you how to spend your money. All I can do is give you my advice, you know? And I'll try to inform you. I'll try to give you little golden nuggets here and there. And then based on the tiers, you'll be getting more information, more exclusives, you know? A lot of stuff in the works. And maybe in the Q&A stuff, if you guys have things that you would like to see depending on the tiers, tell me. I'm open to it, you know? But either way, this is happening. I don't have a full plan yet. I would be lying if I said I did. But I know where we're heading, and I give myself to June 1st. It'll be a bumpy road, but I have so much stuff in the works that it's hard. But I'm going to try to sit down with my wife, try to come up what the tiers are going to be, how we're going to go forward. And before we do anything, you guys will know the full picture, so you guys can make an educated decision if we're right for you or if we're not, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I think that's pretty
Follow
much
us
it.
on our socials.
Follow us. Q&A tomorrow, today, whatever. Big shout out to Coyote. Big shout out to Bruno Redondo. Awesome cover. Dude, big shout out. Awesome book. Pick it up. I'm telling you, listen to me. Just pick it up for the collectability aspect of it.
Just
$5, you got nothing to lose. But if this does what I think it's going to do, you're going to want to have it. And you heard it here first at Culture Cartel. Culture, history, hype. Peace.
And gays. No, I'm just kidding.